next question. Do you like the idea of mixed gender groups?
Mixed gender groups. I'm all for that idea. I don't have a bias between mixed gender or just one gender, but I find that just physically and mentally, men go better than women, and men and men go good because obviously they can relate physically and mentally, and then same with the girls. But I reckon a factor is that, especially with our friend group, there's other friend groups that are definitely sporty, but we're sporty like all the time. How we hang out is doing something physical, and most of the time with other friend groups, they just like go shopping or whatever it is.
I completely understand that, to be honest, because most of the time girls just like, especially our friend group, just like to sit around and just talk. I mean, if there's like a super sporty girl,
And if there was that type of girl that did want to hang out with us, we'd be all for it. Just women can relate with women better than they can relate.
Yeah.
As a generalizer.
I always felt like, because I never really had guy friends growing up, well, like in primary, I've always felt like that when I didn't have guy friends, that I'd like just go really well with guys. I always just like needed a guy friend because I thought every time I talk to them, it's just so easy. Their dialogue goes very well with mine. I can respond well to them.
I think it's because you have like most of your family's guys.
Yeah.
In my family, it's just my dad.
Yeah.
He's the only guy. So for me, it's harder to relate to guys. You know, I like close guy friends. I mean, they're fun to be around. They're not serious. Some girls take things too seriously sometimes, which annoys me because I'm just joking around. It's with you, it's really good because me and you can bully each other and it doesn't matter. But with other girls, they kind of take it seriously. And it's an issue.
That's why I like it with guys too, because they just don't take anything seriously. I got more confident as I grew up, and that was good because that's when I actually started getting guy friends. So I didn't really care saying stuff to guys because like it's a joke and they don't care, I don't care, so it's like fine. Guys are so easy to be friends with because they just don't care, and I have that same just don't care personality.
It's just kind of hard because I feel like if you try and be friends with a guy, immediately everybody thinks that you want to get with them or like you like them, but that's not the case. I just want
that happens a lot.
It's so
with
hard.
Our friend group, because like we've hardly ever had proper girls in our, well, we've never had a girl in our friend group.
Proper girls.
And so I see that a lot, even just joking around like, oh, you're being friends with her so much, are you like trying to get with each other or something? And that's the best generalized statement that comes to mind where the two genders want to
be friends.
That's so annoying.
That's why I just gotten to the point that I don't really care. Wait, what were we talking about? Oh, I hate this. We always get sidetracked and then I forget. Is that the word, sidetracked? Or is it sidetracked?
Can you chuck me one of those chips?
Yep. Are you doing a lolly?
No, I just want a chip.
Okay. You need to introduce yourself. Your ASMR name?
Oh, my ASMR. Dicker the donor. Are you gonna drink it? I'm just gonna ASMR.
Oh, okay.
We do a thumbnail? Ready? Go.
Hey guys, we're back from a little break.
Hey guys.
We just had a good food and
A good food?
Delicious.
You sound like my dad.
I had the drink.
And he did a bit of ASMR.
I actually have a YouTube channel on it.
Do you?
No.
Oh.
I got really excited then.
Yeah, I was like ready to binge tonight.
ASMR, I don't have the stuff for ASMR.
To continue on with questions, do you think that it can be mentally exhausting to have a large friend group? And why do you think so? Or not?
For me, it's not that bad because I'm definitely a people person. I'm very extroverted. So I can deal with large people. Definitely.
Large people.
Large groups of people. That's what I meant. But there are definitely people in my friend group that couldn't have a large friend group.
You have that balance in your friend group where you're the extroverted, then there are some more introverted ones.
Yeah.
For me, I'm like half and half. Like some days my social battery just runs out super quick and then I'm just like quiet and just like, you know. And I'm not sad or anything. I'm just, you know, I can't like handle things like that. But then there's people that are like super outgoing and they want to be loud all the time. And, you know, sometimes I just can't handle that sort of people like on certain days depending on what's happening.
I went through a phase with that. Like I just got sick of you guys so easily.
Which is fair enough, I mean.
No, but it was not even you guys, it was just me. And I'm like, why is this happening? So then I started forcing myself to like not be like, oh wow, they're so annoying just because it was me.
Yeah.
So then I started just coming back to normal and now it's all good. I just tolerate you guys, I guess.
But I can completely understand for like super introverted people to not be able to handle a big friend group. I think the hierarchy of like popular people and less popular people should not exist, in my opinion. I think everybody is allowed to have their friend groups and everything, but they shouldn't be, oh yeah, they're the cool kids. If you hang out with them, you're cool. I just think everybody should be able to get along. You don't have to like each other. Seriously, I say this all the time. You don't have to like each other. You just have to be able to be nice to each other so that there's not like, you know, massive drama between the groups. And like, if everybody's nice, it'll just be so much easier.
Yeah.
Because if there's one group like fighting with another one, it's the biggest pain in the butt. Because then you might not want to be a part of it, but you're in the friend group and, you know, it's just hard having to choose.
It's like those memes about the when you see a different school on the field trip.
Yeah.
Well, I was given some pretty big news the other day because my parents are foster carers and we now have 2 little kids in our house.
That's so exciting.
It is.
You're a foster brother?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so...
Whoa!
Oh, that's so good.
Where was this announcement at the start of this? Whoa!
That's so good.
Well, you were just talking about family and then that just reminded.
How did you react when you found out?
Well, I'm a very easygoing person. I'm not affected by much, but yeah, it's good. It's good having the ability to care for some kids that don't have places to go.
Yeah, that's like one of my dreams, like when I'm like older, very much older, to have foster kids or like to adopt kids as well. That's like a massive dream of mine.
Yeah, because there's always that feeling that with people that want to have kids are like, yeah, I want to have kids. I want to raise them up and they can be adults. But there's also, you might be a bit astonished by this number, but guess how many foster kids or kids needing foster care of parents there are?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
Guess.
But I would have guessed like in the hundreds if I didn't.
In the hundreds?
Yeah.
9,000 kids.
I was about to say 8,000.
I was going to go to 1,000. I'm like, nah, that's a push. What the?
9,000 kids need foster caring parents. We're very caring and we like the idea of caring for kids that need care.
What the heck? 9,000?
Yeah.
You guys are good people, Dean.
Next question is, what impact do you think a large friend group has on someone in comparison to a small one? How do the dynamics change and how do you think this could have an impact on someone's mental health and how?
I reckon, especially with kids that can't or just don't really fit in, to say, I believe that they can definitely get impacted by it in a negative way because obviously self-esteem comes into it. Like, oh, they don't like me. They don't want to be friends with me. They don't like me, or all that self-esteem stuff.
I feel like it can just really depend if there's a toxic person in the group. And they can be in any types of groups.
Yeah, and I feel like that toxic person can cause like a bunch of smaller groups in that big group. Like even though they all hang out together, that there's certain sections, like our friend group used to be like this, certain sections, and some of the sections didn't like the other sections. And it's just hard because you try to be friends with everyone, but they force you to make a choice between people.
I reckon the leader or like some popular friend groups or the popular friend group usually has a very big leader or someone that influences everyone if they do something.
Yeah.
So if they don't like someone, that person can get everyone else to not like them as well, even though they might not care or they do like them.
Do you have one of your group?
Not really.
I'd say you're
Well,
the
I
leader,
guess-
to be honest.
Just because he's
But
more
like you're a
extroverted.
good.
It's just because he's more extroverted, you probably think that. That doesn't
Yeah,
mean he's not leader.
yeah.
But I feel like that's the most
That's-
extroverted person.
I guess there really isn't a leader, but like just people with leadership personality.
Somebody that has influence. I feel like a big friend group can be super, super toxic, but then again, it can also be super supportive as well because you have a massive support group. But I feel like it's easier to fall into smaller groups than a bigger group. In my opinion, I love small groups. I just feel like you get closer with people and you can still have your outside, like, casual friends, you know, but to have that smaller, real connected group is way better than having a large group. I just wanted to say that I feel like mental exhaustion can also be a part of somebody's anxiety or depression getting worse. And I feel like everybody should just be aware of that fact because if somebody's tired and their like social battery has run out, just like don't push them and just know that everybody has days where they just need to relax for a sec so that they can just recharge their battery, basically. Like, as soon as I get home, I'm in my room, I close my door, and I just need time to myself because I just, need that break from being loud and stuff. So
There's always room for the time just by yourself. Yeah, I do that too. Just sit down, have a game of some video game.
yeah, and just look after yourself. Is that your shoulder?
I can dislocate myself.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I don't actually.
No.
Does it hurt?
That's like me dislocating my thumb.
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do
I
that.
can put my finger right down into my shoulder socket.
You know what I learnt the other day? Fun fact. For like silence to be like awkward, it takes 4 seconds until like a silence becomes.
I love awkwardness. I use it to my advantage. I make it awkward on them. I'll be like, no, I'm not awkward. Well, I wouldn't say, but I'll like express that I'm not awkward, and then they're the ones that feel awkward. But I'm like, I'm fine. It can't be awkward unless you make it.
We can shout them out if you want to.
Go, do yours.
Dean, would you like to shout out your own socials?
No?
Well, you can add the snap if you want.
Add the
Add the
snap.
snap.
Quick shout out to my boy Mitch. Mitch, if you ever hear this, just remember that I love you, and I'll see you soon. And the snap.
Oh,
Take
it's
the
showing
snap code.
YouTube. This is kind of trial and error, the filming. We're just going to see if we like it or not.
It's Marissa's fault if anything goes wrong.
Yeah, just blame it on Marissa.
I tried my best. I bought ring lights and everything.
Yeah.
I brought the camera. I'm like trying, guys.
She
I'm
also brought
trying
me.
to do...
Oh, she did.
Best purchase ever.
No, it was my idea, but I was way too awkward to ask you. I was like... I had a game plan. I had a game plan. So I was like, oh, I don't want to go over there. They're all sitting there and I'm going to embarrass myself. And then I sat down and I'm like, okay, Adelie, this is the game plan. I'm going to sit here and act all casual, and then I'm just going to randomly yell out Dean's name and ask him if he wants to be on the podcast. So
Okay, thank you guys so much for watching.
yeah, thanks, Dean, for coming in.
Yes,
And,
thank you, Dean. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode talking about friend groups with another guest. A round of applause for Dino.
Thank you.
Oh yeah, go follow all the socials.
Dean, have any last words?
Don't forget the snap.
Don't forget the snap, guys. Also,
don't forget the snap.
don't forget the snap. Also, if you are in Australia and you need to ever talk to someone, you can contact the Kids Helpline Australia at 1-800-55-1800. And we'll also leave it in the link in the description under all of our posts for this episode. If you have any questions, concerns, feedback, or just a random message you want us to see,
Or a topic that you guys want us to talk about.
yeah,
Send it through either in our anonymous survey, or you can just DM us on Instagram.
the anonymous survey will be linked in the descriptions of all these too.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you guys for listening. We
Thanks
hope
so
you
much.
have an incredible day or night and you enjoyed this episode. But we'll see you guys in our next episode. Bye.
See ya, guys.
Say bye to end it, Dean.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Don't forget the snap.
Don't forget the snap. Oh, perfect.